Nadia Al-Bilasi in Dubai. She's a senior market analyst at Equiti Group. Hi there, Nadia. Now, how are investors digesting the news of these latest tariffs so far, which come on top of the reciprocal tariffs that Trump is due to announce by his self-imposed deadline next week?
Good morning, Taiba. I think investors are waiting for a response from Mexico, Canada, and China. We're still waiting to see if there's going to be a deal made to set off the TikTok deal, so we can see that there's not going to be tariffs made, other tariffs made on China. So there's a whole TikTok deal thing for China. So investors are still waiting on that, especially for Beijing. But I think that all car manufacturers, they have dropped in early morning trades, and we are seeing that safe haven demand is still going very strong on behalf of the trade war. There's also going to be a set of responses. I think that there has been a lot of comments from European Commissioner Ursula von der Leyen that said that this is going to be bad for consumers and bad for the country as well, bad for Europe in general. They're waiting to see the counter tariffs or the response, the counter response that they're going to offer, and as well as for other countries like Canada. I think there's going to be a major response from Canada as well. This is going to because this is not just for cars, this is for also car components, and this will definitely have its a big effect on the car industry. So and this is all to promote the trade deficit situation. So he wants to Trump basically wants to hit the countries that are the reason for the trade deficit in his own country. So we go back to this point that he wants to save the American consumers and work behind his workforce.
Right, and as you mentioned, this will also include car parts. Surely this will also hurt US car makers. So how severe could the impact be?
So like he's mentioned that anything that takes place in the US or for the US companies, he's going to find a solution for that. That's why he said policing these kind of companies, but definitely it's going to backfire on also all the car companies that have that are working on or taking car components from elsewhere or from abroad, or specifically Canada or Mexico. There's a lot of US car manufacturers that are taking car components from elsewhere. So this is also going to drive production slower, and it's going to affect demand.
Right, Nadia Al-Bilasi, we will have to leave it there. Thank you very much for your input.
Thank you, Taiba.